Hello again, my name is Gabe Zolma. I started to watch Barack Hussein and St. Obama in the Rose Garden. He's sitting there beating his chest about how wonderful Obamacare is. And you got all these clowns, including Kathleen Sebelius, they're all sitting there like seals. Every time he opens his mouth, they're all clapping. Now, he said a couple of interesting statements. First of all, they're all lies. You know, he said that they've signed up 7.1 million, and everybody. And then he said, on top of that, we now have millions of young folks that are under their parents' insurance, which we didn't have before. And then he said, that's on top of the millions that signed up for Medicaid. So now, he's what, he said about 12 million? Huh? And then he said that seniors have saved millions and millions of dollars because we're closing the donut hole. See, most of those folks that are doing work for the government, you know what I mean? And most of those don't have to worry about Obamacare. When are they going to wake up and realize what it really means when those employer mandates kick in? When all the other mandates kick in? When they realize they're going from a 40-hour week to a 29-hour week? Is that when they're going to stop clapping? Why do we keep doing that? Obama put himself into a corner, and I think he must be a little bit whacked out on crack cocaine, because he did say 7.1, and then on top of that, all those that still have now insurance that didn't have it before because they can stay on their family's policies. And he said on top of that, Medicaid. Well, what we need now is an accounting. Yeah, we need an accounting. And you got that Joe Biden, he's going like this, you know? Joe Biden standing beside him. It's a complete farce, folks. Let me tell you one more time. There's no back end to the software. There never was. No one's working on it. What does that tell you? There's no way they can pay the insurance providers other than what Obama said he would do. He said, give me a bill of your estimate and we'll pay it. That's what he said. Go look it up yourself if you don't believe me. Number 3, there's no security in the software. All of the information that you're providing is accessible to pretty much anyone that knows how to go and hack into the system. There's no security. You can't add security. Security is the building block for the software, and around it you build your application. There is no security. So you can't pay the providers. You can't add, if you have, your wife has a baby, you have a baby with your wife, you can't add the child to Obamacare. People don't understand what the premiums really mean. They don't understand what the deductible means. They don't understand what the term copay means. They're all going to find out, all right? You take a bronze plan, you got a 40% copay. 40% of the bill, you're paying for it. That's after you've paid your deductible. People don't understand what that means. If they did, they wouldn't be doing one of those. But again, most of the people that are clapping, it doesn't affect them. Why? Because they're the elitist. None of the members of Congress have to worry about this. Just you, the taxpayer. Let's assume they signed up 10 million people. Let's assume they signed up 20 million people. The amount of money that was spent on this pile of garbage is mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. When you add up what each state had to pay for the exchanges and what this clown paid for the software, you're probably knocking on $1 trillion. So to insure 10 million people for $1 trillion, how much is that per person? It's a complete farce. He's going to come out and he's going to say, now that we've got all these people signed up, I got good news, I got bad news. The bad news is we can't get the software to work. The good news is you don't have to worry about it. We're switching all of those folks over to single payer. How is it that people don't understand that that's where this is all headed? How is it that you don't see that that's where it's headed? Single payer. And you think we got problems now? Us old folks, we're not going to be here. And all those clowns that are getting welfare, getting food stamps, getting Section 8 housing, you're going to be lined up with the old folks, the FEMA camps for extermination. He doesn't need you. He needs you less than he needs the old folks. A lot of the old folks still have money. You guys don't. Anyway, I just couldn't handle watching him. He makes me sick. I want to go throw up when I hear his voice. And it just really troubles me that so many American people are so stupid that they don't understand what copay means. They don't have a clue as what their premium means, and they don't know what deductible means. But you know what they're going to find out? They're also going to find out that a lot of the hospitals won't accept Obamacare. A lot of the doctors won't accept Obamacare. So what have they got? They got a pile of garbage. That's what they have. You think not? You'll see.